that she was having a relationship, building a bond with Shamar Moore online. She believed not only that she was in love, that Shamar Moore was in love. And whenever this individual with this diabolical plot said, hey, it's time for you to move in. I want to take this to the next level. I want to make it official. And she got that address and she showed up with all her sanity.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left.
The police were called. Desiree didn't put any charges on her because she understood. And the woman said she was not there to cause any harm, any problems at all. She had simply fallen victim to an online scam.
Wow. When somebody actually sent a woman to his real house.
Yes.
That's a different level of stalking, because it's like normally they just like scam you, take your money, whatever it is, but they don't ever actually be like, yeah, I'm posing as someone, but I actually know where they live. Like, that's wild.
That is wild, man. And I'm still wondering, how do you get catfished in 2026? Like, it's just so many ways.
A lot of naive people.
Yes, very much so, yeah.
Yo, maybe that's a question. The last time somebody, like, if people are still getting catfished, Tracy?
People are still getting catfished. I believe it's still on air on MTV. And this is the second time this happened to Shamar Moore in particular. But it happens every day, unfortunately, Sway. And so these are cautionary tales so we can get to the point where there's no stories about catfishing.
Turn left.
We know that there are plenty. So citizens, what is your tale, your friend's tale? Share it all. 888-742-3345.
In 0.6 of a mile, keep right. Keep right. In 0.6 of a mile, keep left. Keep left.
just total some mental health challenges that person is experiencing. But individuals are easily preyed upon even if they do have mental health, because there's this belief that you want it to be real, so it would supersede common sense, particularly when it comes to celebrities.
Yeah.
Well, Tracy, you asked us, has anybody been catfished? 888-742-3345. And Kay from Maryland has a story to tell. Welcome, Kay, to the show. Kay, what up?
Woo, we are all ears, Kay.
Kay, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, everybody. So my mother got catfished, actually. She got catfished and taken. The person told her that they were working somewhere on the ship, and the Russians were holding them hostage. In addition to that story, he continued to tell her how gorgeous she was and how he wanted to have a relationship with her, and she actually fell for it. And I believe the same thing you guys were saying, that it has something to do with a mental issue, with people wanting to belong and wanting someone and not having the reality, a hold and grasp on reality.
So your mother, so did your mother send them money? Did they try to scam her at all?
Oh, did they try? They did it. They actually succeeded. So, ended up sending her money. She just believed the story, and no matter what we told her, we actually put her on the phone with the FBI, and the person was like, okay, this is normally what happens. She went through the whole spiel of what they do to scam people and what it looks like, and my mother still was like, no, you guys don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah.
And some people just really suffer from, severe loneliness and deep insecurity. So that's what makes them easily preyed upon. So they look at this as like a coping mechanism, this escapism.
But even though
I don't know what traits there are that they see, but there's some sort of traits that those people, the catfish people, see and say, okay, they have those traits, and then things that look good.
Yeah, man. Mike, you gonna say something?
Yeah, because this story actually something happened to a friend of mine. His father-in-law was able to empty pretty much all of their retirement savings and sent it to an individual that he believed was representing another public figure and entity. What ends up happening is that as we talk about digital literacy, I always talked about how we have to make sure our K-12 public school system have digital literacy. Adults need to be aware of digital literacy so we can recognize patterns here. Yeah. Also, our senior citizens are the most easiest victims of not having access to digital literacy. So it could be part loneliness. I'm not going to take that out of the equation. But also, too, is just digital literacy and understanding how the internet has changed.
Facts.
And understanding how these words can seem so authentic and real. And it seems like it's coming from a real email, because the system has gotten so sophisticated. So senior citizens are a big risk for vulnerability.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Kay, take care of your mom, man. Make sure you're right there. You might have to screen her calls. All right?
Add a couple more visits to the calendar, Kay.
Okay, Kay, you too. You're a super citizen.
Sway, morning.
Tracy, thank you for that celebrity wire.
No problem, Sway. Citizens, hit me up. Y'all know where you can find me, but if you don't, it's Tracy G, ITSTRACYG everywhere.
All right, coming up next, man, we got my brother, one of the juggernauts of hip-hop culture. He has some new music, but he's doing something conceptually that's rarely ever been done, and he's bringing J Dilla back. We got Busta Rhymes that's going to premiere a world premiere song called Spaz with us. You got it first, coming up right here on Shade 45.
In a
from
quarter
Tracy
of a mile, turn
and
left.
Mike Muse, and it's because when I think of this artist, there's certain artists, just like there's
Turn
certain
left.
athletes that you have certain expectations from. I got the opportunity to watch Michael Jordan play live when he scored that 40-point game against the Utah Jazz.
What?